I'm making my pumpkin pie for dinner from scratch, and I have made a pie crust here, but of course you can either make one or buy one that's already pre-made. And making pumpkin pie filling from scratch is so easy. And I'm just going to start off with a couple of eggs, and I will put the recipe in the description. It's super, super easy. So to the beaten eggs, I'm going to add one 15-ounce can of pumpkin, a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, half a teaspoon of salt, about a half a teaspoon of ginger, quarter teaspoon of cloves, about a quarter teaspoon or so of nutmeg. I just add in a few shakes, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. And just mix it all up together. And nothing beats the taste of a homemade pumpkin pie. And then you also want to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I almost forgot to put this in and incorporate that well. So now this is ready to go in the oven, and you put it in at 425 for the first 15 minutes, and then bring the heat down to 350 and cook for another 45 to 50 minutes, and it'll be done. Alright, so I'm just going to show you a really quick and easy way to make mashed potatoes in the slow cooker. That way you don't have to use up any oven space or space on your stovetop. You can just set this on your counter and it's really easy. So I have a 4-quart slow cooker, and I've chopped up, I want to say, I don't know, 7 or 8 potatoes, enough to fill it. And then here I have 1 cup of chicken broth. I'm going to throw that on the top. And I've seasoned this with a pinch of salt and some pepper, and then I have about 2 cloves of garlic that I've chopped up. I'm going to mix that in, and what I'm going to do now is put the lid on, put this on low for 7 hours or on high for 4 hours, and then we can just take our potato masher, mash it up, throw in a bit of milk, some sour cream, and you've got awesome mashed potatoes for your dinner. I had a few pork chops and some apple pie filling in the freezer that I wanted to use up, and I found a recipe that actually calls for both of those things. So I'm excited to try this. I've never tried this before. But all it is pork chops, some herb flavored stuffing mix, a can of apple pie filling, and it looks like it goes together really quick and easy, and it looks delicious in the picture. So I think we'll put this together and we'll see how it turns out. So this literally looks like the easiest thing in the world to put together. So here is my apple pie filling, and this is just going to go in the bottom of my casserole pan. Spread it out, and then it says to put the pork chops on top of that. And the recipe calls for 8 pork chops. I only have 3 because that's what I had in my freezer that I needed to use. So I'm just going to put those in, and then you just take your prepared stuffing and spoon that over the top. So the recipe called for 2 boxes of stuffing for 8 pork chops, but because I only have 3, I used just 1 box. So I've spread out all the stuffing on the top, and then it just says to bake it at 325 for 45 minutes to an hour. So I'll probably check it at about a half an hour and see how it is.